Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another review of Supergirl. This time it's episode 5, Damage.
See, this is how you do girl power, not with useless characters like Iris and Joni and stupid stuff like that. This is girl power. I mean, the whole show in a way is girl power, but this, the Kara and the Sam and the Lena and the stuff.
Yeah, I get it. That's an interesting perspective to take. I mean, they both are the 5th episodes of the season. So yeah, there you go.
But yeah, I get it. I mean, the show as a whole tries to highlight girl power, but this episode in particular just kind of stood out to me in terms of that theme.
Without making it blatantly in your face like, say, Season 1 did. Season 1 kind of did it a bit too in your face. And, of course, you lampshaded the Flash episode. Yeah. But yeah, that's an interesting perspective to take. But yeah, we had quite a few interesting things in this episode. Morgan Edge is back and poisoning innocent children just because he hates Lena.
Yeah. And I'm not saying the male characters were useless, because, you know, Wynn tested the thing and all that.
That's true. Wynn helped out.
Yeah.
James sat at their desk and... Did John even have a scene?
I mean, I think we saw him, like, once.
He might have have, like, a very quick scene at the DEO, but...
Yeah, he didn't do
He's
much.
been getting shafted these past few episodes, but oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. Morgan Edge just proves he truly is I mean, he already was when he tried to blow up the pier, but now he's poisoning children.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he gets away with it because he made it look like that guy killed himself. So that guy did it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that plot. We had good Lena scenes, which was nice, you know, cementing Lena and Sam's friendship and cementing Lena and Kara's friendship. Nothing more. Actually, I might be wrong, but by the time I finish this recording, we will finally get to rub it in all the faces of the lunatics who think this show's going to end with those two together.
Oh my god, what?
I haven't seen the final episode, but I'm going to say right now, it doesn't happen. I don't care.
But does Lena find out?
You'll have to watch the rest of the show. But I don't care how much
Or you can
ship
tell
it.
me after the recording so we don't spoil.
But no matter how much they ship it, it ain't happening, people. They're like, oh, but they're so good together. I don't care. They're friends. You don't ship Barry and Cisco.
Some people do.
Yeah, but not to the point that they send death threats to people.
What?
These are people who send death threats to Melissa's real-life husband.
What the bloody hell?
In case you're wondering how lunatic people can be. But let's get back onto the actual show, not some of its stupid fans. And yes, as we're recording this, the final episode is airing right now, or just will have finished airing.
Yeah.
But anyway, getting back to the plot at hand, a side plot that was completely detached, but I really loved, of course, was the Alex stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was really good.
I know, it was kind of strange, but also good, but like...
Sad.
Yeah, sad. Like...
They really done...
Melancholy.
That's the thing, like I said...
I mean, first there was sad music and she was packing, but then, you know, I like how Maggie changes the music and they just start dancing. And at first I thought, oh, that's nice, they're just gonna dance and enjoy the moment. Then they start kissing and taking off clothes, and I'm like, oh, okay, this complicates things. Because afterwards, they're just going to be like, well, okay, but we still can't be together.
I like that, though, because it's a complicated situation, you know.
Well, yeah, they still love each other.
That's the point. We're so used to breakups in this show being where one character does something stupid. But like I said before, this is a really well-done breakup that, like... Both people clearly still like each other. It's not like there was some horrible thing that went wrong or anything like that.
It's so difficult for them, I mean, because, like, they love each other, but they just can't be together.
Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, I know we usually criticize drama in the show, but this is executed so well. Yeah. I know some people were mad at their breakup because they thought, oh, it's getting rid of an interesting romantic partnership. But I really like how they did it. It was really well done. So, yeah, that was good.
I hope we'll still see Maggie around, though.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this was great episode for Alex and Maggie. Good episode for Lena, which is great, you know. all the other characters really didn't do much. Like James, nothing. Win, I mean, he had a tiny scene, but Win mostly didn't do
What
much.
I'm hoping with Maggie is that they'll take some time apart from each other to get over it, and then at one point she'll be able to hang out again, and they'll be willing to hang out as friends, because it would suck that Maggie would have to stop seeing Kara and the others because they're friends, you know? Maggie would be losing friends. She's friends with Kara. She sort of knows Win and James and John. They've hung out at the bar.
Speaking of relationships, what the hell ever happened to Win's girlfriend Lyra? Spoiler, I don't think she's ever seen again. The last episode she was in was that episode where she wanted to team up with James and they weren't sure about things.
Oh, yeah. But it ended with her actually teaming up and stuff.
And she hasn't been seen since, and I don't ever think she's seen again.
Oh, great.
Whatever happened to that?
I don't know.
That's so weird. That just completely...
They just forgot about
I
it.
think the writers forgot.
Yeah.
That was so weird. Yeah, but like, I really enjoyed this episode. Good scenes for Lena, good scenes for Maggie. Obviously, we're still kind of continuing the stuff with Sam's mystery in the background. Last episode, she had a freak out in a bathroom. This episode, she got shot.
Yeah. And this villain is really a guy that I really want to hate because, you know, he's doing nothing but bad things. And, like... Okay, but the interesting thing about the lead poisoning was throughout the episode I was saying to myself, why did it take this long for the stuff to take effect?
Yeah.
And I guess we got our explanation.
Because it wasn't that.
Yeah, it wasn't that. They only recently went to that pool.
And surprisingly, it only affected a small amount of kids. Like, did they manage to... Like, no adults used it the whole time? Like, the lead was still in the pool.
Yeah.
And those kids had been affected for 2 days. Had no one else used the pool? That's a bit of an odd point, but oh well. I'm going to give this an 8.5.
Yeah, same.
This was actually a surprisingly really good episode that focused on characters who needed attention, like Sam, Maggie, Lena, and all that stuff, you know. I do agree that we need more episodes with Jean and Win and James, and like all of them kind of got pushed out. But we've basically settled on the fact that Supergirl kind of rotates who's important, who's pushed to the side.
Yeah, and this episode really did make me think of like girl power, and in a good way. Not in a bad way, like that time where what's her name? Lucy Lane said, did you know 90% of something is women? And I'm like, wait, so only 10% men? Remember that stupid line?
Oh, you had a whole rant on about that. I remembered that.
Yeah, that is how not to do feminism.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Anyway, the next episode is called Midvale.
Because they're going home. They're probably going to go stay with their mum and hang out there for a bit, just to kind of get away for a bit.
Well, there you go. There you go. So we're going back to Midvale. I have mixed feelings on next episode, but we'll see. Maybe
Something bad will happen and Kara will have to rush back to National City. If it's not too far, she could fly there quickly. Or we could have a time when she can't get back quickly, so Jean might have to step in and do something.
We'll have to see what happens next time.
Yeah, that's my guesses. That's all I got.
Anyway, we'll see you next time for more Supergirl and other things as well. See you next time, guys.